My name is Toyin Ajetunmobi. I'm a mother of 3, 2 boys and a girl, happily married to DJ Ajetunmobi. I'll be 50 in 2 years' time. You can see how very young I am, very, very young, still very young. I'm a teacher. I've been a teacher for over 20 years now. I own a school at Abulegba PV School, a very vibrant, growing school.
Hi, I'm Sewa Ajetunmobi. I'm 18 years old and I'm a student at UNILAG, Faculty of Pharmacy. Okay, the first question is, what day of the week was I born?
Wow, I can't forget. It was a lovely, raining Monday morning.
I remember.
A working day, actually. That's why you are so hardworking. You were born on the first day of the working day. What's my favorite meal?
Beans.
Beans?
And anything that's like from the freezer.
That's from the freezer. Okay. I hate waste, so I always like the leftovers from the freezer and make something beautiful out of the leftover from the freezer.
So I got that right.
Yeah, you're right.
What's my own favorite meal?
Favorite meal? I know anything that comes out from Food Network. It has to do with cutting vegetables.
But right now,
this spaghetti, pasta, with noodles. Anything that comes from Food Network is fine with me.
The spaghetti Alfredo.
Okay, I know.
What is my favorite color?
You love black, and I told you that I do. I want you to change that because you are naturally that person. So I want you to change to wearing something bright.
I'm sticking to my roots. Black is beautiful.
Black is too close to your skin. You need to change, right? Something brighter.
As you can see,
she's almost black.
What's your own favorite color?
Do you know what's my own favorite color?
I don't even know. Yellow, brown and orange.
Orange, no.
You were into brown one time now.
Yes. Brown, red. I know people who actually appreciate brown. Red. Okay, I'll describe it. To describe it in 3 words might be very, very difficult, but I'll take it in order.
Why is it difficult?
Because
good or bad?
Okay. You are any mother's dream. You are intelligent.
Okay.
You are beautiful. And what will I pick for the 3rd one now? Very willful.
I like that. I actually like that. So, what kind of games did you play when you were younger, and can you do one with me now?
Wow. The games we play, I don't think you can play it. Did you play Tenten in your time? Tenten. Boju, did you do that?
No.
Those are the games we play, so it's not possible for you to play with me, except probably some other times I'll teach you. Okay, sing any song that has to do with either a child, mama, or I love you.
Mama, does it have to be like a Mother's Day song or something?
I don't know, just sing a song for me. For moi.
Sorry, the song in my head is not... Okay. Oh yeah, talk to me, mama.
Talk to me, mama, you see? You are becoming strict, very, very strict. Okay, because I'm a teacher, I'm going to sing a love song that we actually teach our children. I love you, baby.
I'm supposed to dance.
You are my hero. I love you, baby. Oh, baby. You are my superstar.
Thank you. Mommy, what is your favorite scripture in raising a child? Is it to spare the rod and not spoil the child?
I don't believe in that. You know, you should be able to answer that question yourself. You know the amount of beating that you got as a child. Of course, is do not spare the rod so that you don't spoil the child.
But I feel like you didn't do it like excessively.
Not excessively.
I don't remember one bad beating like that.
But there you don't. I'm against the people that don't beat. You shouldn't beat a child too much, but at the same time, you shouldn't indulge a child. Even the Bible actually says that the stubbornness is in the heart of the child. So it is the rod that take out the stubbornness.
I don't think I want to beat my child.
You don't want to beat your child, then you face. You should
there
be
are
ready for
ways.
the consequences of not beating your child.
Okay.
I'm not saying excessive beating, but beating is still part of instilling some discipline in a child.
Okay.
Okay, so do you feel the beating I gave you in those days? I beat you that time so that I won't have to beat you now. True. So it's not possible for me to start beating you as an adult now. But at least in the growing up of a child, there should be some kind of instilling of discipline, some not sparing the rod.
So what do I do the most to annoy you?
Probably at times you can be very, very stubborn. When you are given an advice, you will sit down to as if, okay, you are convinced that thing is okay, but at the end of the day, you still do what you want to do. You have an opinion of your own, and then when you are corrected, you take the correction with good faith, but you still go and do whatever you want to do at times. When it's contrary to your opinion, you still go ahead.
Did I want to marry an Ikiti man?
It can be very annoying. Then your attitude in the kitchen too can be annoying. You don't like the kitchen. You are not always very, when you are in the kitchen, you are not very happy. And I hate when people are cooking and they are not happy. So that annoys me a lot. That can be very, very
annoying. You always fight about this. Let me not just say anything.
What is it? What do you always fight about?
No, the fact that I don't like cooking. Is that bad?
How will you not like cooking?
You might not like driving. You might not like. How does that make
So what's the essence of all the food network? And you experiment a lot about food.
I experiment, but I don't like cooking in bulk.
You just like cooking for yourself?
I like cooking.
For yourself?
For like 1, 2.
So when you have a family, how are you going to do it? Your children, your babies will come to their kitchen and cook for themselves. I'm
not planning to have more than 1, 2 kids, so I mean...
All the best for you.
Thank you, Mama.
Sewa, I know we are pretty close. You tell me practically almost everything. But what would you like me to improve on our relationship that will make the relationship better?
On our relationship? I don't know, like for you to just expand your I don't know, let's say thinking pattern. For example, what are your views on homosexualism and like having those kind of people around you?
Of course, you know
I don't want to see them, you don't want to...
Yes, I don't want to hear about it. Why? Because number one, it doesn't really go with my religion, my belief, and it irritates me. And then you're part of it. And then the hair piercing you want done, you want it. So you want me to change for you?
No, I want you to expand.
Expand
your views on things, exactly. So I think this is for me. Have you ever taken alcohol, and to what measure?
Alcohol?
I have taken alcohol before.
Where? I mean?
Palm wine on my 18th birthday. And to what measure? I only had a cup and I was very happy.
You were very teaspoon?
I don't know. It wasn't that deep. I really don't know.
Okay, alcohol, I don't have it for alcohol anyway. I take red wine once in a while. Once in probably 1 year. Once in a blue moon. They said it's good for the heart. Alcohol is not, even that small one that I take, so it will be as if I've taken the whole world. I don't have it for alcohol actually. I don't think any of my children will actually indulge in alcohol.
Do you actually trust me?
98%.
Wow, that's a lot. Thank you.
I trust you. I know what you can do. I know what you can do. I know what you can't do. It's not that you. I know what to. It's not that okay. You can do every good thing. I know the bad ones you can do. I know the good ones you can do. You are very, very predictable. Actually, do you think I'm a controlling parent? Do you think I'm a controlling parent?
Controlling, no, at all. No.
That's good to hear.
So, what's the biggest lie you've ever told me?
Biggest lie. Do I lie? Okay, it's the tooth fairy.
Oh, okay.
That was the biggest. It was about the tooth fairy, and I could remember when I had to. I remember that day when you came to me and you said, "Mommy, please, 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 I just want you to tell me the truth. My friends are laughing."
And I was still fresh.
Is tooth fairy actually real? And I was like, this lie of so many years, this mystery, I have to break it.
It was very sad. I wish you didn't tell me. You shouldn't have told me. I'd have enjoyed it for a bit more. Yes.
You asked for it, so you got it. Proud of me. Are you very, very proud of me as a parent?
Yes.
What makes you
definitely.
so proud?
I feel like you have, I don't know, worked for a lot of things that you achieved in life. And then you always tell us about the hustle. You don't just jump to your success story. You always tell us about the hustle. So I'm very, very proud of you.
When I was much younger, when I was not married, I used to tell people that I have to go to a class when my children get to teenage, because teenage period is always difficult for children. They become unruly, they display a lot of things. But with you, it's been so smooth, very, very smooth and enjoyable and fun. So
this question says, why didn't or don't you break the reality of sex to me? True, you've never had that talk with me, do you know? But it's fine.
I've never had the concept of sex with you.
No. I learned it in school.
Probably because you learned faster than I should have introduced you.
Oh, okay, maybe. So, if I get pregnant as a teenager, what would you do? Hey, God forbid. First, wait, God forbid.
You remember when you were going to school? I told you to be a good girl, like every parent will tell a child. And then I told you that please keep away from trouble. But if trouble comes, what did I tell you?
Come home.
I said run home. So anything that happens, you run home.
Okay.
And people do make mistakes. Some don't make mistakes at all. But people actually make some mistakes. It's not the end of the world. So we don't pray for such. But when such happens, the best thing is to run home.
Yes, ma'am.
But that does not mean that you should
come. No, go forbid.
That's not an encouragement.
I can't even deal
to do that.
Would you have wanted me to read or study something else? Why?
Yes.
I would have wanted myself to read something else.
Honestly, probably pharmacy wouldn't have been it for me. I would have just left you to read mathematics and become a professor of math and all things, because I know your passion is math. But or do something different, from what you are doing now. But what you are doing now is okay.
It's nice. I mean,
the important thing is to excel at whatever you find yourself doing. That's the main.
Do you feel you need to prove yourself to your parents for them to love you, right? No, I don't think I have to. I feel like all my life, like that has been, I don't know, like one of the highlights of my parents. You don't have to pass for them to love you, or okay, fine, of course there are rules and then there are things that you get, there are incentives, exactly, and there are punishments, but then that you need to prove yourself for them to love you, right? No, the love is kind of unconditional. Yeah.
It's a very, very funny experience I had as a child. I was actually in year 6. There is this boy, Shegun, looks very, very frail, as in somebody that I can handle, that I can bully. So I don't know why, I can't remember what happened in class. And then back then, when somebody has done something bad for you, what you do is after school, you tell everybody where you are going to meet and where you are going to fight. And this boy looks so small and frail, and I feel I can beat this one. Of course, after school, as usual, they all circled around us, the two of us at the middle, ready to fight. And I was so confident I was going to beat this guy to stoop up. And then the first person to eat was the guy. Gave me a punch on the knees. I wasn't expecting it. It was so painful that I started crying. And people were disappointed. Toyin, what happened? Are you crying? I said, no, I'm not crying. It's just that when anybody touches my nose, tears just So that was the, of course, that was the end of the fight because I thought that actually taught me a lesson never to raise my hand on a male. Either small looking or big looking. I learned my lesson that no, it's a no go area. Never raise your hand as a man, a boy, or don't look at their size, not by size. So that was really an experience that is a lifetime thing for me.
Okay. So this question is: let your parents know your deepest fear. Okay, it's actually not a question. My deepest fear, I don't know, probably not being successful in life, being a mediocre or a disappointment. I think that's my biggest fear. Hi, mommy. First of all, I want to appreciate you for everything you have done for me. You are simply amazing, to be honest. If I think back about a lot of things, a lot of situations we have found ourselves in, I can well affirm that you have made my teenage years dope. So to every teenager out there, I just want to tell you to be kind of open-minded. I know that sometimes their views can sound very archaic and just not exactly relevant, but don't take it with a pinch of salt. Take it with a bowl of water, because actually, low-key, they're right. So, I mean, not all the time, but then most of the time they're right. So try to listen to what they're saying and then assess it to the current situation, and yeah.
And to you parents out there, parenting can actually be very tedious. It can at times be very frustrating. But I tell you, when you set your priority right, it can be fun. It's a fun adventure. Try to not to build a perfect child, because it's not possible for you to see perfection in a child. Try to focus more on the positive child of your child, enhance it, and where they have challenges, try to support them in love, correct in love, especially when they are young, correct them in love. Teenagers don't like hard parenting, they don't like harshness. What they need is love. They need to be corrected in love. When you want to prove the hard parents, I'm harsh, I'm this one, they will tell you that they know more than you. So make sure, just try as much as possible to encourage your children in whatever that they are doing. And when they need actually guidance, guide them, don't force them. No child wants to be forced to do anything. Let it be something, advice, so that it will come to be something, all the actions will come from within. And when they do something that comes from within, they turn out to be the best. I wish you all the best. Thank you so much for listening to us. Be blessed.
So subscribe to TeenForte YouTube channel, like, comment. Yeah. Bye.